Welcome to Even Greater with Reinhard Bonnke. I'm your host, Starlene Stringer. On today's show, Reinhard visits the world-renowned Hillsong Church, pastored by Brian and Bobby Houston. At this annual Hillsong convention, Reinhard shares a liberating message on the power and protection provided by the blood of Jesus Christ. If you struggle with uncertainty about God's ability to look after you, then stay tuned. It may be the message God has for you. But before we begin, take a moment, write down the toll-free number on the screen. Use this number to submit your prayer request to the Christ for All Nations prayer team. We're here for you 24/7. Now, let's take a short break. And when we return, you'll hear some of the beautiful and anointed worship music that Hillsong Church is renowned for. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of About Town. I'm Starlene Stringer. The Forgotten Soldier, the Perils, the Triumphs, the Legacy continues in the Irving Arts Center main gallery through March 3rd. So you still have time to see this excellent artwork. Here's a look and a list of other inspired things to see and do about town.
Changing your life.
Definitely make that call of support right now, 1-800-456-5372, and thank you. The easiest way to become a member of KERA is by using your credit card or check card. When you use your MasterCard, Visa, American Express, or Discover card, we can put your generous contribution to work immediately. At KERA, we do strive to provide young viewers with programming that encourages curiosity and stimulates imagination, essential elements in helping children to learn. Call now and join all of the other parents and guardians throughout North Texas that make public television possible with a gift of support. Pick up the phone now and call 1-800-456-5372 or pledge online at kera.org. Thank you. Welcome to Voyager Vision. I'm Starlene Stringer. Today's professional development session is entitled The Extra Step and is for UL experienced teachers who will be teaching reading intervention this summer. In today's professional development segment, you'll receive an overview of your summer curriculum, and you'll have an opportunity to look more closely at lessons to examine similarities and differences between the UL curriculum you're currently teaching. Hello, and welcome to our program today. I'm Starlene Stringer, your program host. Today, we're exploring how simulation tools can enhance the learning experience of all students of medicine, from first aid to surgical procedures. Training in a simulated environment is a novel step in the learning process, a step between conventional classroom instruction and clinical instruction with real patients. To explore the pros and cons as well as best practices, we're taking you on location to visit 2 different clinical simulation centers, join training sessions at each, and discuss techniques with their experts. But before we get started, let me mention a couple of things. First, immediately following this broadcast, the panelists will be available to take your questions and comments during a 30-minute audio conference. Hi, I was touching up the flat iron section. What about you? Have you used a flat iron today? The chances are pretty high that many of you have. Thermal styling is one of the hottest beauty trends right now. You probably sell lots of flat irons, crimping irons, and plain old curling irons at your store. One of the downsides to using all these heating tools is that they can damage the hair. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with thermal styling products. We mention them from time to time. The same way thermal styling is growing in popularity, these products are too. With that in mind, we thought a mid-range price point group of products from Rusk called the Designer Collection Thermal Styling would be a nice addition to our collection. We've positioned them to appeal to a large group of our customers.
Hi.
Hey, I'm just leaving work. I'll be home in 15 minutes.
Great. I'll throw a couple steaks on the grill.
I'm so glad we moved to Capella Park. It's such an easy commute. So what should we do tonight?
We could hit the Ranger game, maybe even go out to dinner downtown or hit the club.
You know, that's what I love about Capella Park. Everything's close by.